God. Terrible. It's gonna make me very tired. This is like music is gonna make you pass out, and I'm so sleepy. Oh my goodness. No, you're good. What's up?
The lights are working.
Yeah. Oh, what's working? That's loud. The light bar.
Likes.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, what's up, you guys? Enjoy the elevator music. Try not to pass out. It's about to get very exciting, so just hang in there. Okay, it's probably not gonna get that exciting, but yeah, it's good for us, like, super nerds. Whatever we can get our hands on, you know, as far as information. So the prediction is that they will be speaking about COD 2018 and who the developer is. We can all guess Treyarch. And also, maybe, hopefully, a small description, you know, maybe the setting, maybe we will get the name, maybe we get nothing, you know. So they're probably going to start talking about all of the earnings, you know, throughout the year and the other games, and they won't actually, you know, focus in on COD until possibly the middle. That's what they did before. So we might be sitting here for a good 20 minutes listening to stuff that might just be going in one ear, not the other. That's what I'm assuming. Alright. Let me just put my little thumbnail on here and then we can get started. So we've got just a few minutes before it starts. 6 minutes. Awesome. Alright. Where's my thumbnail? I did not have any time to set this up. It's starting so fast already. I didn't think they would already have their elevator music going for the... There, okay. Oh, here we go. All right. Okay, I think I'm about to be able to see the chat. Hopefully this music's not copyright. Yeah, maybe not. Hey, what's up, Gaming Blue? So, yeah, what we're hoping for is that they want to instill a lot of confidence in their investors, so they're gonna spill the beans just a little bit on, you know, whatever the next Call of Duty is. And they did not give the name of the games the last two conference calls. They just said, you know, Infinity Ward is going to be making an innovative game, and then they did say that, you know, Sledgehammer was going to be creating the COD 2017. They did, you know, talk about that it was going to be, you know, the traditional combat style, so they were going back to boots on the ground. So, you know, we'll see. I know, right, Brendan? Hopefully this music will just chill everybody out, and then we'll get very excited once it starts. And they're probably going to be talking a lot of stuff about MAUs and stuff that we just, if we're not investors, we're just going to be, yeah. But it'll be interesting to see, I guess, you know, how their Overwatch is doing and Destiny, and what their thoughts are on even World War II, how they feel it's been doing, the DLC 1. Hopefully they'll talk about that and those, you know, maybe those sales and stuff. That'd be kind of cool. What's up, Truly King? Nubular, I know. Yeah, it's definitely. Announcing a 4-year cycle with Raven making this year's game. Can't tell if that's sarcasm. What's up, MD Juicebox? Yeah, so let's all make our predictions now. They're gonna say Treyarch, but then they're just gonna say the setting, maybe the setting, because I think they might be, you know, wanting to ensure their investors that they're not going to do a futuristic game that's going to, you know, turn people off, and they're going to be doing something that will hopefully, you know, please the community. And so that's all we really want to hear. They won't say the setting. Well, maybe not, but they did for World War II last year, so that's all we can hope for. I need to be recording this so we can listen to the playback when it actually starts. I can't wait to see this slideshow. Wonder if any of the slides are ready. No. Downloads, nothing. Fourth quarter 2017 results. I guess they're not going to have first quarter results for the DLC one. This is just going to be talking about the sale of World War II. And that's it. So, I think we've got about 2 minutes to go. You guys can go watch this at investor.activision.com. You will have to sign up with a name, email address, but it doesn't make you verify your email address or anything like that. It's real simple. Again, I don't know like the rules about all of this. They say that Dalek and, you know, Ruffles and Lex are streaming it, so just thought maybe, you know, I'd stream it too. I just really want to, you know, be here with you guys so that we can all hear the information at the same time and talk about it. And again, dissect it and tear it apart and read into it if we can. Find anything, you know. That's what we do. Yeah, if Dally can do it, yeah. Well, one time I did do a stream, and wasn't even streaming anything, and I got a strike for it, but Ruffles was streaming like the same thing I was, and yeah, I was like, what just happened? I mean, some people get flagged, some people don't. I just, yeah, it should be fine, I guess. They're gonna have like the CEOs, the COOs, like, you know, all the chief people from Activision talking, and that's what I'm guessing. Okay, theory guy, they are. Okay, cool. Yeah, Chandler, get rid of the strike. Any strike I've ever gotten, I've definitely been able to get rid of within just a few days. So. Big pre-order bonus. I don't know. They're probably just gonna be like, oh, here we go. Awesome. Oh. What was that? I saw them. Oh, they're putting up slides. Is there anything in the downloads? Nothing in the downloads yet. Should I do the full screen? I don't want to do the full screen. Getting the slideshows. I'm seriously gonna be like, blank look on my face for the first like half because I'm not gonna know what the hell they're talking about. Not an investor. Wait, no, we're all investors. We're watching this because we're all investors. We're just all gonna go with that story.
Please stand by. Good day and welcome to the Activision Blizzard's Q4 2017 earnings call. Today's conference is being recorded. At this time, I would like to turn the conference over to Amrita Ahuja, Senior Vice President of Investor Relations. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today for Activision Blizzard's fourth quarter 2017 conference call. With us are Bobby Kotick, CEO, Cody Johnson, President and COO, and Spencer Newman, CFO. And for Q&A, Dennis Durkin, Chief Corporate Officer, Mike Morheim, CEO of Blizzard, Eric Hirschberg, CEO of Activision, and Ricardo Zacconi, CEO of King, will also join us. I would like to remind everyone that during this call, we will be making statements that are not historical facts. The forward-looking statements in this presentation are based on information available to the company as of the date of this presentation, and while we believe them to be true, they ultimately may prove to be incorrect. A number of things could cause the company's actual future results and other future circumstances to differ materially from those expressed in any forward-looking statements. These include the risk factors discussed in our SEC filings, including our 2016 annual report on Form 10-K and those on the slide that's showing. The company undertakes no obligation to release publicly any revisions to any forward-looking statements to reflect events or circumstances after today, February 8, 2018. We will present both GAAP and non-GAAP financial measures during this call. We provide non-GAAP financial measures which exclude the impact of expenses related to stock-based compensation, the amortization of intangible assets, expenses including legal fees, costs, expenses, and accruals related to acquisitions, including the acquisition of King Digital Entertainment, expenses related to debt financings and refinancings, restructuring charges, the tax benefits of these excluded items, along with significant discrete tax-related items, such as those resulting from the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act enacted in December 2017. These non-GAAP measures are not intended to be considered in isolation from, as a substitute for, or superior to our GAAP results. We encourage investors to consider all measures before making an investment decision. Please refer to our earnings release, which is posted on www.activisionblizzard.com for a full GAAP to non-GAAP reconciliation and further explanation with respect to our non-GAAP measures. There's also a PowerPoint overview which you can access with the webcast and which will be posted to the website following the call. In addition, we will also be posting a financial overview highlighting both GAAP and non-GAAP results and a one-page summary sheet. Starting this quarter, we are introducing a new operating metric, net bookings. Net bookings is defined as the net amount of products and services sold digitally or sold in physically in the period, and is equal to revenues plus the impact from deferrals. And now I'd like to introduce our CEO, Bobby Kotick.
Thanks, Amrita, and thank you all for joining us today. This was a record quarter and a record year for Activision Blizzard. We delivered record quarterly net bookings of $2.6 billion and record annual net bookings of $7.2 billion. We delivered record segment operating income of $2.4 billion and record non-GAAP EPS of $2.21 a share, above our initial February outlook of $1.70. We also delivered record annual operating cash flow of $2.2 billion. Each part of our business reached new milestones and demonstrated the durable and enduring nature of our franchises. Activision celebrated strong Call of Duty momentum and their best operating income year ever. Blizzard delivered their highest operating income ever for a year with no major game releases, and King returned to growth with the Candy Crush franchise stronger than ever. 2017 was also an important year for us for preparation of our future growth initiatives. We invested in new services, features, content, and experiences to connect and engage audiences all across our franchises. And one example is the launch of the Overwatch League. Witnessing the passion of players at the opening matches at Blizzard Arena and the millions of spectators connecting via live stream from around the world was a thrilling moment in our history and a milestone in esports growth. Watching fans road trip across the country, spectators in the stands wearing team jerseys, heroes in the game wearing team skins, audiences leaping to their feet after daring play, and viewing parties around the world. These were awesome moments that created an incredibly rewarding experience and demonstrated the emergence of professional competition as a way to celebrate our players. Launching a professional league is an ambitious undertaking, and our teams executed on countless fronts, attracting 12 world-class team owners representing cities in Asia, Europe, and North America, signing numerous league and team-level sponsors, bringing esports spectating and production values to new heights, and forming a media distribution strategy that provides broad reach and fair value for our premium content, while also preserving distribution on owned platforms. Overwatch League matches are broadcast live on our MLG network and Twitch and will be available on other broadcast outlets throughout the world. In its first week, the league reached 10 million unique viewers and had more than 280,000 average viewers on a per-minute basis. In the weeks since, we've seen sustained levels of viewership globally, with new spectators joining each week as the excitement continues to grow. Of course, we're building this league for the long term, and we're pleased with the early strong momentum that we have, which has created value for players, spectators, team owners, partners, and sponsors. Our efforts have already led to increased global demand for expansion teams, which we will expect to start selling later this year. We also believe in the growth potential of each new opportunity we are pursuing, whether in-game advertising, consumer products, cinematic productions, or esports. All of these support our communities and help to drive engagement with our franchises. Each new experience we provide that enables our players to demonstrate their passion creates a virtuous cycle of engagement, investment, and growth. It's still early days for many of these efforts, but making progress in these strategic growth areas will be an important focus for us in 2018 and beyond. I have the privilege to lead one of the best teams in the entire business world, and as I begin my 28th year at the helm, I've never been more energized to pursue with focus and determination the great growth opportunities that lie ahead. Also this quarter, we announced that Ravita Bowers joined our board of directors. Ravita brings an immense amount of experience and leadership from education and media institutions such as Common Sense Media, where she chairs the National Board of Directors, and from the Walt Disney Company, where she served as a director for 10 years. We're thrilled to have her as our newest board member. And now, here's COD to review the highlights of our operations this quarter.
Thank you, Bobby. Activision Blizzard had a record year, and throughout 2017, we broke records and posted strong results each quarter by providing an ongoing year-round stream of content, services, features, and events, both large and small, to our passionate and deeply engaged communities. While achieving these records, we also made important investments to drive future growth. We invested in marketing to grow our franchise reach, in new services and features to enable more audience engagement and player investment, and in new growth verticals to celebrate our fans. Let's dive into our first strategic pillar, audience reach, which was 385 million monthly active users this quarter, up from 384 million in Q3. Starting with King. On our last call, we discussed a number of initiatives underway to stabilize King's user base. Those ongoing efforts include releasing fresh and compelling features, events, and content into the live games, ROI-positive marketing to attract and engage new players, and a strong pipeline of new titles to expand the network. Several of these initiatives enabled King to finish Q4 with 290 million monthly active users and to grow time spent per user to a record of 37 minutes. The Candy Crush franchise in particular was up in monthly active users quarter over quarter, while also driving increased engagement with higher daily active users and higher time spent per player. Activision had the top 2 grossing console game releases in North America and 2 of the top 5 worldwide, leading to 55 million monthly active users in Q4, up double digits quarter over quarter and matching the prior quarterly record. Call of Duty World War II was the top grossing console game worldwide in 2017, making it the #1 franchise globally, a spot the franchise has held for 8 of the last 9 years. Call of Duty World War II also set a new franchise milestone with the biggest launch quarter sell-through on current-gen consoles, higher even than Black Ops 3. The game also set a PlayStation record as the biggest day one digital release ever. We've seen a steady march upward on full game downloads for Call of Duty over the last several years, and there's plenty of runway still ahead. All of this strong performance, coupled with a great Black Ops 3 digital season earlier in the year, means that the most successful video game franchise of the last 20 years continues to be healthy and vibrant and will carry strong momentum into 2018. To that end, this fall, we plan to continue to exceed fans' expectations with a new release from Activision's Treyarch, the creators of Black Ops, the most successful sub-franchise in Call of Duty history, and we cannot wait to share more about that with you on future calls. Turning now to Destiny. Destiny 2 had an impressive launch, highly rated and second only to Call of Duty as the highest grossing console release in North America in 2017. It added a critically acclaimed PC version with distribution on Blizzard's Battle.net, and the attach rate on Destiny 2's first expansion, released in December, was higher than that of Destiny 1's. That said, we haven't yet sustainably expanded the Destiny community, but Bungie is hard at work improving the game. And the good news is that the Destiny community is a deeply committed, vocal, passionate player base that has responded well in the past when we've made improvements based on their sentiment. To that end, last week, Bungie released an update outlining both the changes we made and the changes that are coming. So far, these changes have been received positively, and the team has a robust slate of services, features, and seasonal events still to come. There are also 2 epic adventures on the horizon, with Expansion 2 in May and a major content launch later this year. There is magic in this franchise.
I'm going to play back exactly what he said. I just want to make sure that's all he's going to say.
Crash Bandicoot continue to have strong sales in Q4 after a successful summer launch. Crash's performance shows how valuable our library of IP can be and brought back to players in the...
No, I think it's audience reach where they talk about this, and we got what was expected. All they said, it was Treyarch, and didn't give us a description because they're feeling really confident about its sales.
A lot of things have changed over the past 27 years as the business has grown across genres, platforms, and geographies, but a few things have not, including Blizzard's commitment to put players first and to release games at an incredibly high level of quality. Blizzard finished the year with 40 million monthly active users, continuing a 6-quarter streak of 40 million monthly active users or more. Overwatch continues to attract new players, and the most recent Blizzard World content has been well received by the community. Overwatch's model of delivering year-round content with seasonal events, new heroes, and new maps continues to drive strong engagement. Hearthstone's monthly active users increased year over year this quarter as players enjoyed the latest expansion, Kobolds and Catacombs, and the introduction of new free content. While net bookings did not match the prior expansions,
I just want to see the next page, and then I'll play it back.
Brings me to our second strategic pillar, deepening engagement. For Activision Blizzard and King overall, daily time spent per user was over 50 minutes for the second quarter in a row, placing us on par with Facebook's time per day across Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger. Now, that 50 minutes per day is just the time spent in our games. It does not include the growing popularity of watching our games.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like that's it. It was just the audience reach part. So I'm going to play back the what he said. It sounded like he just, basically said, yeah, it's Treyarch, and well, that part was expected. But man, I was really hoping they would have to say something, but they didn't. Okay, let me open this up here.
Dennis Durkin, Chief Corporate Officer, Mike Morheim, CEO of Blizzard, Eric Hirschberg, CEO of Activision, and Ricardo Zacconi, CEO of King, will also join.
What are they doing
There's
here?
in-game net bookings and an annual record of over $4 billion. We focus on offering compelling content for our communities wherever they play. Activision had some of the industry's best-selling downloadable content in 2017, including Zombies Chronicles for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which was the #1 add-on offering of the year for PlayStation North America. This is notable and impressive given that Chronicles came out nearly 2 years after Black Ops 3 launched, and illustrates the value of releasing great content to our engaged communities wherever they are playing. Just as impressively, player investment in additional virtual goods and services surpassed investment in downloadable content in 2017 for Call of Duty and for Destiny, and we expect that to be the same for 2018. Activision has a great digital roadmap ahead, including Destiny 2's expansion pass and Call of Duty World War II's season pass.
Okay, let's go to where he said.
I begin my
90 million monthly active users and to grow time spent per user to a record of 37 minutes. The Candy Crush franchise in particular was up in monthly active users quarter over quarter and matching the prior quarter. Call of Duty World War II also set a new franchise milestone with the biggest launch quarter sell-through on current-gen consoles, higher even than Black Ops 3. The game also set a PlayStation record as the biggest day-one digital release ever. We've seen a steady march upward on full game downloads for Call of Duty over the last several years, and there's plenty of runway still ahead. All of this strong performance, coupled with a great Black Ops 3 digital season earlier in the year, means that the most successful video game franchise of the last 20 years continues to be healthy and vibrant and will carry strong momentum into 2018. To that end, this fall, we plan to continue to exceed fans' expectations with a new release from Activision's Treyarch, the creators of Black Ops, the most successful sub-franchise in Call of Duty history, and we cannot wait to share more about that with you on future calls.
Okay, so they just said that they were Black Ops creators, and yeah, it's going to be Treyarch, and that's all we got.
Yeah, check Discord.
Oh. Treyarch Studios, cannot wait. Looking forward to the year. Wait, oh, that's awesome. Okay, very nice. I'll just retweet that. I guess you guys can see that. That's awesome. Okay, well, I guess that's pretty much what we could expect. And to me, it sounded like they were really, really excited about, oh my gosh, what's that doing? Really, really excited about it, you know. You could hear in the guy's voice, he was just like, oh my God, you know, it's going to be really good. I don't know. Hang on, let me try to open up this window here. I want to see what's going on in the chat. There we go. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's our first part of the confirmation as Treyarch. So it's gonna be, you know, just get better from here. And all looking forward to statements don't mean much, but yeah, you know, it's Treyarch, so it's gotta be good. So. But yep, okay, it's confirmed. That's awesome. I'm gonna go pass out. I'm very tired. And yeah, we'll just have to wait for, you know, the official trailer and you know, the information that they're gonna give. And we still have these leaks that we don't know if they're confirmed or not, you know, as far as BO4 and the settings. So yep, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But no, it's good. I wanted to hear it. I was really just curious to see what they would do, and their confidence in the game, you know, kept them from saying a whole, you know, needing to really say a whole lot. So that, I mean, that's good. That's a good thing. So, all right, well, cool. Thank you guys for showing up. I know it's a short stream, but we streamed all morning. So hope you guys have a really nice rest of your day, and I'll see y'all soon.